I'm sitting with Booker winner Marlon James, and we are going to talk to him about uh, Jamaica, and we're also going to talk to him about his writing. So, Marlon, tell me about the a brief history of Seven Killings.
Well, a brief history of seven killings is neither brief nor is it about seven killings. It's about what happened to basically what happened to the men who tried to kill Bob Marley in 1976, but also about the Jamaica at the time that was swirling around Marley in 1976, and how that singular event sort of spiraled into a series of sort of consequences that went on for the next 20 years. You know, it affected how it shaped nearly 76 characters for throughout that near 20-year period. I have a complicated relationship with English, but not a tormented relationship with English. I think English is the great thing about English is how flexible it is, and how much of a blank canvas it is that you can layer it with anything. The one thing I reject is the idea of should with English, and I reject the idea of proper English. There's no such thing. English is the most bastardized language in the history of creation. There's nothing pure about it. It's a the idea of having this sort of inflated view of the language itself, I think, cheapens the language. It's an incredibly flexible language. Language is a tool to help you. It's not the other way around. You're not here to help language. Language is here to help you. I read everything. I read. I'm a big fan of comics, so I read X-Men. I read Hellboy. I read Batman. Um, I read Fables. Preacher. I am a big fan of Toni Morrison. I've read all of her stuff. I'm also a big fan of writers like Curtis Sittenfeld. I'm a huge fan. I thought Kieran Desai's Inheritance of Loss was a game-changing novel. Unfortunately, a lot of good literature is not going to come up and grab you. You have to search for it. You have to seek it out. It's like half of the music I listen to is bands I searched for, because some people just simply can't afford a $2 million press campaign to come to you. And I think as people who appreciate and consume art, I think we have to kind of make a little bit more effort to do that. To just seek out, find the great new writer, the great new comic, the great new musician, whatever. And it's not that hard. We don't have to be that lazy about it. There's nothing wrong with going on a sort of discovery for yourself.